can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day.
Happy almost spring break, loggers. Music Production brings to you our 5th episode of the year. We are bringing you the news of not just Eureka High, but other doings in Eureka as well.
Stay tuned for stories about the Eureka Theater and the opening of Eureka's newest burger joint, The Habit. We have a recap of Peter and the Starcatcher, varsity basketball, as well as stories about FFA, the Interact Club, and those new decals in the cafeteria.
March is also Women's History Month, and we've got stories that celebrate that. This is a jam-packed episode. Enjoy your spring break, and we'll see you on the flip side.
I'm Mr. Tenorio, and I approve of this special ed production.
In the Old Town District of Eureka, California, lies an Art Deco movie theater that was once abandoned, but nowadays shows more than just movies. This is the Eureka Theater.
My name is Nate Adams. I am the manager and a board member here at the Eureka Theater.
What do you do in your job?
I do a million things. I wear so many hats, anything from booking talent, dealing with licensing on movies, dealing with sound, lighting, projection, even so much as like stocking refrigerators.
This theater is one of the many staples of Eureka. Sure, it's not as well known as the impeccable Carson Mansion, but with its blade sign being nearly 100 feet tall, it is definitely one of those structures that you cannot miss. Alright, can you give me an overview of the history of the Eureka Theater?
Sure, it was built in 1939 and ran as a single-screen movie theater up until the 1970s. In 1978, they turned it into a triplex, so they blocked off part of the balcony and installed 2 screens up there, and they ran that for another 20 or so years before the theater was shut down and was abandoned for a few years. And it was purchased by Rob Arkley, who wanted to do his Performing Arts Center here, and he realized that this project was a bit much and it didn't have some of the infrastructure that he needed for his Performing Arts Center. So he gifted it to a nonprofit, which still runs it today, and so we've been running it for about 26 years at this point. And we returned it to a single-screen movie theater, and then we started hosting lots of events, concerts, community gatherings, things like that.
Now, I know that a lot of you have never actually seen the inside of the Eureka Theater. After all, they don't do as many shows as they once done, and you've probably seen the outside a million times, especially the big blade sign, but have you ever wondered what it looks like on the inside? Well, don't worry, because I'm going to show you the inside. It's split up into 3 main areas: the lounge/foyer, the auditorium, and the balcony. So let's start with what's most appropriate, the lounge or foyer. The foyer here is one of the few places here that is almost fully restored, with its 30s Art Deco design being some of the most beautiful Art Deco I've ever seen. And, well, there are definitely some things different from 1939 compared to today, like this carpet, which is actually here from 1978 when the building was turned into a triplex, and the bar was donated by the Eureka High School class of 1956. This place is beautiful. Anyway, let's talk about the auditorium. Now, there's not as much to say about the auditorium. As you can see, it's not in the best shape, but all in good time, it will get fixed. This is a picture of what it looked like in 1939. You might notice there's something missing. 2 pillars on either side of the screen. Why were those taken out?
I'm assuming those were damaged by water when the roof failed and when it was sitting abandoned, but we do intend on completely restoring those and putting the gilding back on those.
Oh, well, that answers my question. Very nice. The designs in this room are also fantastic. I mean, look at these big murals and the beautiful proscenium and even a waterfall curtain that from what I've heard, doesn't actually work that well. Hey, who knows, maybe they'll replace it. But anyway, this room is fantastic. Now let's talk about the balcony. Now the balcony does need a lot more work than some other places. As you can see, it's kind of a mess. That's the reason why the balcony isn't open right now. But it will be fixed. And the balcony gives a pretty impressive view of the screen. I mean, it looks awesome. And I also asked Nate some questions about when the balcony will be fixed and if they're opening it anytime soon. And he said this.
That is actually one of the next projects that we're going to be tackling very soon.
I heard you were going to be making it into like a VIP booth area.
Yeah, we intend on making it into a gold booth lounge with table service, and so you can actually just sit there, enjoy your movie or your show, and have food and drink brought to you.
And that's your all-expense-paid tour of the Eureka Theater. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. That's all on the history of the Eureka Theater. If you're a resident of Eureka and you want to become a volunteer here, you can go to the concession stand during shows or go to theurecatheater.org and sign up there. I'm very happy you joined me on this trip. Have a fantastic day. And remember, history is only as fun as you make it.
Before we go, Nate has one last thing to say to all of you out there.
If you've never been to the Eureka Theater, please come check it out. It is a historical part of downtown Eureka, and it's been a part of so many people's memories. Come make some of your own.
From Special Ed Productions, EHS TV, and the Redwood Bark, this is Emmett signing off.
On March 27th, 2026, the Eureka High Theater hosted its opening night of the spring musical Peter and the Starcatcher.
The cast and crew have been hard at work to have production run smoothly.
He is a ruthless, heartless pirate who desperately wants a hero to complete him narratively.
My character, I play Ted. He is one of the pre-Lost Boys. He is obsessed with food and just overall the comedic relief character. The biggest challenge for me specifically during production is finding time to do stuff, because it's we go for hours and hours and we practice and practice, but overall it's really beneficial and I really enjoy it.
Definitely trying to reinterpret the character of Captain Hook, who my character becomes by the end of the show.
So far, my favorite part of production is getting to know everyone and a lot of the new actors coming in this year and just becoming friends with all of them.
On the last rehearsal before we opened, I got the amazing opportunity to improvise on stage because somebody forgot their entrance, and that was incredibly fun.
Ted, Slank, Mrs. Bumbrake.
Mrs. Bumbrake, of course.
Smee or Blackstash.
Blackstash.
Blackstash. Blackstash.
Captain Blackstash.
The chicken.
Definitely the mermaid song. The mermaid song. Swim on. Swim on.
Swim on.
Swim on.
If you enjoyed the musical, come try out next year and be part of the theater community. Reporting for the EHS TV and the Redwood Bark, this is Colette.
Ari.
And Angelica.
Signing out.
Have you recently noticed the new Portrait of a Graduate decals in the cafeteria? Well, Principal Stanish is here to tell you all about it today.
As you're probably aware, the Portrait of a Graduate is a new element at Eureka City Schools that features 6 abilities that we want all of our students to develop so that when they graduate, they have these skills out in the real world. The skills that we chose were determined by our community members, our families, our students, and our educators as essential to success in the 21st century. Given that we have this new Portrait of a Graduate requirement I felt like it would be really good to feature it here in the cafeteria where our students gather every day as a reminder of what we're aiming towards for our graduates. One thing that we're also focusing on as we grow as a school is to bring more real-world meaningful assignments to our students. And as you probably know, being a graphic design student, when you get an assignment that's a real thing and not just a classroom assignment, but a real project that someone needs, it adds an element of importance and legitimacy. And as you probably know, we're doing things like that in our floral department for flower arrangements. We're doing catering through our culinary arts program. We're doing lots of things that can actually be real projects or assignments for the school.
Reporting for EHS TV and Redwood Bark, this is Precious,
Michaela, and Kaylee,
signing off.
Ta-da!
I just hope we get the dub. I just hope we get the dub. I just hope we get the dub.
Hey Loggers, our winter varsity teams had a pretty good season this year. I want to focus on our varsity boys and girls basketball season. Our Lady Loggers had a great season, going 18-10 in all, winning big games and even making it to the Dick Nikolai Championship. We didn't get the turnout we wanted, but we still played our hearts out all season and it showed on the court. Today I'm here with
Mishaya.
How do you feel your season went overall, and what could y'all have done to make it even better?
Overall, I think our season went okay, and something we could have done better on is spending more time in the lab.
I think our season went pretty good, and what we could have done better is talk more on the court.
What is your favorite memory overall in your high school basketball career?
My favorite memory was bonding with the team.
Going out of town and spending time with the team.
Will you be pursuing basketball after high school?
Yes.
No.
Our boys team had an amazing season this year, definitely one for the books. This historic season was great. They finished the season with 19-13 in all, even making it to the playoffs for the first time since 2019 and winning the Division V championship, which is the first one in history. Our boys gave it all their season, and our seniors definitely are leaving with a bang. Today I'm here with
Eddie Gonzalez.
What was your initial feeling when the buzzer went off in the championship game?
All that was going through my head is that we did it.
You know, I was just thinking anything is possible.
I was just really happy that we got it done for our senior year, and yeah.
I was just happy we got it done after the season we had.
What is your overall favorite memory of your high school basketball career?
Probably just the hotel trips, hanging out with the team, doing stuff in the rooms together.
My favorite part was that playoff run at the end where I got to spend some time with the players I've been playing with forever.
I would say just playing with my boys from my last year, but yeah, that'd be it.
The hotel trips were really fun, and yeah.
Are you going to pursue basketball after high school?
Sadly, I will be hanging up the shoes.
Yes, I will be pursuing basketball.
No.
Yes, I will be.
10, out.
Number 4, signing out.
Number 12, signing out.
And that will conclude our winter varsity basketball season. See you guys next year. This is your host, Oliviana Millender.
Yo.
Oh.
Our warrant. It's Olivia here.
I'm here at Eureka's new Habit Burger that is currently under construction. Many of you, just like myself, have probably driven by wondering multiple questions. Questions like when it's going to be completed, why they chose Eureka, and how it will compare to all the other fast food places in the area. Let's find out.
Pass the dutchie on the left-hand side. Pass the dutchie on the left-hand side.
As many of you may know, Habit Burger is coming to Eureka. Having 380 locations across the U.S., This popular burger chain is well known for its charbroiled burgers, and many consider it one of their favorites. However, even before a Habit officially opens, it already has some strong competition from local favorites. To see how students really feel, we asked 100 students at Eureka High School to take a survey on which burger in Eureka is the best. And it seems that Habit has some worthy competition. Out of 100 students, 52% chose In-N-Out, 15% chose Stars, and roughly 9% chose Fresh Foods, which makes these places our top 3. Only time will tell if Habit can win over locals and sway these rankings, or if Eureka's current favorites will continue to hold on to the hearts of its residents.
Burgers. Originating in the German city of Hamburg, were traditionally a simple beef patty that many soldiers ate simply due to the convenience. The modernized idea of a burger that many of us think of is fairly recent and came to be what we think of today from a simple meatball. You see, a common food to eat at county fairs back then were meatballs, but a lot of the people found them very awkward to eat, especially while doing fair activities and walking around. And so, in an effort to bring more business in, a man named Charlie Nagreen flattened the meatball, placed it between 2 slices of bread, and birthed an iconic staple of American food.
Logging off for EHS TV. This is Aaron,
Alex, and Ryan.
What's up, guys? We're going to be interviewing teachers and students about Women's History Month. Let's get to it. Okay, I'm here with
Ben.
Who is an influential woman in your life who's made a significant impact on you, and why?
My 6th grade teacher, Miss Jennifer Hines, was very influential for me because I was a challenging student and I misbehaved and acted up in class, and she was very tolerant, and she found unique creative solutions to channel my energies, and I grew to really appreciate her love and care and tutelage.
The first thing that comes to mind would be my college basketball coach. She was absolutely the toughest, most hardworking person that I knew. She knew the game inside and out, and she knew exactly how to push everyone to be their best and challenge them, but also be really supportive. And I've strived to be like her as a teacher.
I'd like to shout out Miss B. Miss B, she's been awesome. She's been helping me for the past few weeks getting to school. We've been having a great time, having coffee in the morning. She's been a really good friend to me, and she's a great teacher here.
Definitely my mom. She was a single mom when I was little, and she did everything she could to support me and set me up for success later in life.
I'll say my mom, because the way she carries herself, like as a single mother, and then the way she carries herself.
Well, I gotta say it's gonna be my mentor teacher, Miss Dean. She has been such a huge support in helping me figure out how to be a teacher and my own teaching style. And she is just a really, really passionate and engaged teacher. I could not have asked for a better mentor.
Probably my mom, because she's always been there for me and she's always had my back.
Mine would probably be my aunt and my mom, because they always support me no matter what.
One of the ones I can think about is I went to college at UC Santa Cruz, and I had a professor there. Her name was Bettina Aptheker. Her father was known as Eric the Red. She was a communist, and she taught us a lot about colonial history and U.S. history and the nature of economics and economic exploitation. She was a pretty amazing woman.
Miss B, she's helped me a lot with my English writing this year. I've improved my essays a lot. I've just improved my overall schoolwork, and she's been a good influence and a good vibe to be with at school.
I would say my mom, because she battled through cancer this year, and she's been really inspiring, and she's helped me a lot with just growing up. And since I'm a senior, she's helping me adulting and teaching me a lot of stuff. And yeah.
Pues ha sido
Mi mamá, porque hemos pasado muchas cosas juntos y es muy, ¿cómo se dice? Influente en mi vida, más que todo.
Who am I here with today?
Christian Benham.
Who is an influential woman teacher that made an impact on you this school year?
I'll probably say teacher is probably Mr. Thornburg because he helps me with like my algebra. Woman teacher. Oh, woman teacher? Oh, my fault. Woman teacher, probably say, I actually don't have any woman teachers, bro.
This fool. Who am I here with today?
Hey.
Tu nombre.
Christian.
Again. Yeah. Who are we here with today?
I'm with Hi, Restart.
This year we had 18 people from Eureka FFA travel down to Ontario to attend the 98th State FFA Conference, where over 7,200 people gathered at the Toyota Arena to celebrate the annual California State FFA Leadership Conference. During the conference, there's multiple sessions, including a business session where we have 2 delegates go and debate constitutional amendments to California FFA, and where we have multiple different workshops where our members are able to interact with colleges and universities to see how they can further better their personal experiences and relate them to career goals in the future. During the conference, we had the privilege of having multiple different amazing keynote speakers, including Temple Grandin, a long-time supporter of the agricultural industry and an innovator in the actual industry itself. We also had the Secretary of California Agriculture, Karen Ross, come and support us during this conference, which was extremely amazing, especially since she has such a busy schedule, but making time for FFA just shows how amazing our organization is. Also in attendance, we had Tony Thurmond, the superintendent of the California Department of Education, give a keynote address on how California agriculture plays a vital role in the school systems, and it was just super cool to have him in attendance.
I think that my favorite part of state conference was the retiring speeches of all the state officers. I honestly didn't know that somebody at like our age could have a speech that good, and it definitely hit all the emotions of all of the FFA members. People were crying, like it was just very impactful, and that was definitely my favorite part.
At state conference, I was most surprised to see all of the colleges, specifically the out-of-state colleges, because last year we had a lot of local California colleges and universities come, and so you got to talk to them, which is cool. But I like the out-of-state colleges because they talked about the transfer fees and the out-of-state fees, as well as the scholarships you could get. My favorite part of state conference was getting to talk to Mr. Montana. I went to the CATA lunch, and so me and him got to talk about a whole bunch of topics. I got offered to go to another part of this teacher association part, and so we got to be at a table with other teachers and staff and counselors at high schools, and we got to talk about topics that involve California education and a high school and our community. I learned that there are so many opportunities and like conversations you can be a part of, and it also made me feel more important in California and FFA.
Reporting for EHS TV
in the Redwood Bark,
this is Sophia
and Emily.
I am Mr. Tenorio, and I approve of this special ed production.
Good morning, Eureka High. My name is Jameis, here on behalf of EHS TV and Redwood Bark for a word on the street to ask burning questions to the whole of EHS. Without further ado, let's go on the street and ask the burning question: what is your favorite arcade game? What's her name?
My name is Miss Scott.
What's your favorite arcade game?
Pac-Man.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Talia Cherubellini.
What's your favorite arcade game?
Oh wow, Pac-Man.
Okay, what's your name?
Brian Boeing.
What's your favorite arcade game?
I have a few. Probably Tekken, or any of the Tekken series is one of my favorites. And I also have fond memories of some other fighting games, like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. And I also liked multiplayer arcade games like X-Men and The Simpsons.
What is your name?
Mr. Bettenhausen.
What's your favorite arcade game?
My favorite arcade game is Mortal Kombat 3.
What's your name?
Mr. Burton.
What's your favorite arcade game?
My favorite arcade game? Ooh, let's go Street Fighter.
What is your name?
I am Noriega.
What's your favorite arcade game?
I'm gonna be basic and say Pac-Man because I don't play a lot of arcade games.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Mr. Muldoon.
What's your favorite arcade game?
Favorite arcade game, I'd have to say, be track and field. You play that thing all day long, and it was a lot of fun when I was a kid.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's your name?
My name's Ron Perry.
What's your favorite arcade game?
My favorite arcade game had to be Centipede. There's nothing like trying to wipe them out as they come down to decimate you.
Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Chris Cox.
What's your favorite arcade game?
Well, I loved many, but I was a big pinball fan. I loved playing pinball machines. And if I had to be like an electronic one, Centipede was my favorite.
Thank you.
They say sports are about winning, but at Eureka High this weekend, sports were about something much bigger than that. Athletes proved that while the scoreboard keeps time, it's the heart and determination of the players that truly defines the game of basketball.
I think I was, of course, proud of the kids. I was proud of how they tried their best. I was proud on how some of them passed the ball to other students to make sure that they all had time to shine. But I think what I'm most proud of is actually all of the general ed students, all the kids that came and cheered my students on. That was the best. Realizing that a lot of the students know my students' name and they cheer them on, and hearing when they tried for a three, and if they made it, yeah. If they didn't make it, it felt like a real basketball game. And you guys did that.
My name's David Welch. I get to play with my team and enjoy just having fun and, winning gold all the time.
I'm Imani, and my last name is Bahankin.
What was your favorite memory of being on the Special Olympics basketball team?
Traveling.
My name is Ali. I played basketball tournament game last year. Shoot some hoops.
Reporting for EHS TV and the Redwood Bark, this is Jackson Davis.
It's National Women's Month. Everybody has women they love. Mothers, grandmas, friends, sisters, lovers, and daughters. But sometimes we don't give them enough appreciation. So that's why we celebrate National Women's Month in March. Our focus in this segment is to talk about how women shaped rock and roll history in America. So let's rock and roll into these interviews. Who's your favorite female musical artist?
My favorite musical artist that's a female is Rihanna.
How did you discover this artist?
I discovered this artist from my dad because, when I was little, he used to play her music and a lot of others, and it just grew up with me,
Diana Krall, she's a piano player and a singer from Canada. Yeah, she's a fantastic jazz artist. And music really spoke to me at the time when I was listening to a lot to her when, I don't know, about 20 years ago when I first found her out.
My favorite female musical artist is Dolly Parton. And I discovered Dolly Parton watching 9 to 5 when I was far too young to be watching that movie, which is really unique to her. It's kind of I think of it as sort of a bluegrass style. I think women in music are important when they help people know that it's okay to just be themselves and that they can be super popular and valuable even if they are not super mainstream.
I would say my favorite musical artist that's female is Olivia Rodrigo. My favorite part about her music is how dynamic it is and how the verses and the choruses are so different, and most of her songs have some sort of bridge, and that really adds a lot of layers onto the song. I discovered this artist mainly in 2021 with the viral driver's license songs, but I got more into her because my friend was listening to her new album. I think a woman, at least recently, that's pretty important is Gwen Stefani, because she's influenced a lot of people like Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo, other people that are pretty popular recently.
Sabrina Carpenter. She means a lot just because she's willing to express herself regardless of what people say, and I think that's really cool. A show called Girl Meets World that was on Disney Channel, I believe.
This is Merrick Deal.
And Julian Gordon signing off for the Redwood Bark.
Sources of Strength is a student-led program that focuses on upstream prevention to increase protective factors across communities and promote stories of hope, help, and strength, rather than pushing for messages that are rooted in sadness, shock, and trauma. Using the Sources of Strength wheel, peer leaders are able to create positive impact on their community. The wheel is made up of mental health, physical activities, family supports, positive friends, mentors, healthy activities, spirituality, and generosity. Here are some of our peer leaders who will tell you more about their time in the program.
The things that I've learned in this program has to be how to communicate with peers with or within the program, and the feeling that I got when I was nominated felt so unreal, and it felt like I could have a long-lasting impact in our high school community.
A good peer leader is someone who is willing to listen to people and make them feel good.
I joined Sources of Strength in 7th grade, and I'm very glad that I'm still in it, and it's really fun to see how the whole system and community has grown and the people in it. It's really a big community.
Come along with me.
3 years ago, the Interact Club was brought back to Eureka High School, a club in which you can participate in various activities that provide to the community. By joining the club, you can get your volunteer experience in hours. Here's an interview with the co-presidents talking more in depth about the club.
My name is Rena Ferrajaro.
And I'm Gabriel Hartenstein.
And we're co-presidents of Interact at Eureka High School. And at Interact, we aim to foster leadership in the students by providing them with volunteer opportunities, orchestrating with Rotary leaders, and trying to arrange for public outreach in and out of the school. It's a fun way to do stuff, engagement with your friends, so it's not just out there on your own, you're having fun with people you know, and it's not isolating.
Interact has volunteered at many events at Humboldt, such as Friends of the Dunes and Pack Out Green Team, in which they planted native dune species, removed any invasive plants, and picked up litter. Events like these help the community and make everyone come together as one.
We have done one fundraiser this year, and it was for the Humboldt Domestic Violence Services.
That was really recent, and just last weekend we raised $935 and donated it to them. So they were really thankful, and we couldn't have pulled it off without the members of our club.
If any of this interests you, come join Interact Club every Tuesday at lunch in M116.
Reporting for EHS TV and Redwood Park, this is Precious,
Michaela, and Kaylee.
Signing off.
Welcome to History Day. History Day is a national annual academic competition for middle and high school students aimed at improving history education.
With over 500,000 students nationwide researching topics related to a yearly theme, they represent their findings through different presentations.
History Day is a project that involves a lot of student choice, and students get to develop a topic that relates to a theme that National History Day does each year of all different types, whether it's a traditional research paper or an exhibit or website, podcast, but many different categories. The theme for this year's History Day is Revolution, Reaction, Reform in History. I think it's important for students to participate in History Day because they develop a lot of skills through the process. So they develop research skills, they develop writing skills, they develop speaking, interviewing skills. And on top of that, they get to make a choice and have some voice in the things that they want to learn about.
My History Day project is on the evolution of the surgeries and procedures and recoveries of the ACL. I haven't participated in one before, but so far I'm really liking it and I would recommend it to other people. I picked my topic because it really relates to me because I went through an ACL surgery and recovery myself and I'm currently ongoing it.
My History Day project is on Julia Hill and her 738-day tree sit. I kind of learned how one person with enough perseverance and sacrifice can make a big impact. Our local logging company, they were taken over by this Texas millionaire. In 3 years, he was able to rack up 128 violations. So Julia Hill, she was asked to go sit up in this tree called Luna. And it was supposed to be only for 2 weeks, but she ended up staying there for over 2 years. After her tree sit, she was able to get protection for Luna. She was able to help raise money to fund sustainable forestry research at our local Cal Poly. She put pressure on logging companies around the globe with her story to adopt sustainable forestry practices.
My project was La Muette de Betici, a revolutionary opera. And it was a performance retelling the events of the Belgian Revolution. It relates to the theme because a lot of it is about reactions. How people reacted to certain rules or how people reacted to the opera itself. For instance, King William I discouraging French, telling people he was going to promote Protestantism. Their reaction to that is important. Or the reactions to the opera and the songs and how it connected to the people. My project, I wanted to do it because I love art. I love music especially, and hearing about an opera that started a whole revolution was very inspiring to me, and I feel like it was also so interesting to see how a form of art started something as big as a revolution that ended up being a whole new country.
This year, Eureka High hosted the elementary schoolers from Washington and Grant on the 12th of February, and the middle schoolers from Zane and Winship on the 25th. We also had our 10th graders presentations on the 24th.
Each group was judged for awards and certificates like The Time is Right to Do What Is Right, Native Pride, Drop the Mic, and the Journey Award.
Reporting for EHS TV
and the Redwood Bark,
this is Sophia
and Emily.
Visit family, again, down in Orange Cove, 559. Search it up. Born and raised, again. Gonna visit family and friends. Excited to chillax, you know what I mean? And yeah.
I'm most excited about spending time with my family and go Easter hunting for eggs because I'm trying to get that golden egg for money.
I'm excited for spring break because I get to go hang out with friends. Hanging out with family.
I'm most excited for Easter and to egg people like this.
I'm excited about not having to wake up early to come to school, and I get to have more free time outside of school and hang out with my friends and family.
I prefer sun because I love the sunny days where we can go outside and sometimes we can tan.
I prefer sun because it keeps me warm.
So I like the hot weather. I don't really like when it rains sometimes because I like to go outside.